In this lecture, I want to give introduction on C language. What is C language? Why we have to learn C language? Before C language, there are many programming languages came into existence like Algon, Fortran, Pascal, Snowball. These are the languages. Why these languages are not preferred now? Because these are very low-level languages where user cannot understand so easily. So any user cannot understand very low-level language, or any user cannot understand very high-level language. Example of low-level languages here is Algon, Fortran, COBOL, Snowball, and Ruby, C, and BCPL, B language. These are the languages which are nothing but low level. High level program languages like Java, Advanced Java, Python, .NET. These are nothing but high level language. So both cannot understand so easily. That's why this should be balanced, and that is why C is called as middle level language, because C can handle both low level language and high level language. And who developed C language? C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie in the year 1972. But in the year 1969 to 1971, there are so many developments done by Dennis Ritchie, where he worked at AT&T Bell Laboratories, USA, and finally in the year 1972 he developed C language. C is called as structure-oriented language because why it is called structure-oriented language? If you take one example of max problem, and anyone want to solve, we have to go step by step, which should follow certain structure. That's why C follows structure-oriented language, and also C should follow certain syntax, basic syntax. C is always simple and easy to understand, and C is also called a procedure oriented language. For everything you have certain procedure. Again, uh, take an example of max problem. Suppose you want to calculate the area of rectangle. First you need to determine the values of L and B, and next you need to calculate L into B, and you need to store in A. That means you are here following certain procedure. Take another general live example. Suppose you want to learn bicycle, and how you should practice. You should practice step by step, not at a time and falling down. It's not the right way. You have to follow in sequential manner. Then only at certain stage you will learn how to ride bicycle. And if you learn to ride bicycle, then you will easy to learn two wheeler. Likewise, you have to follow certain procedure. That's why C is called as procedure-oriented language. And C was invented to write Unix operating system. In 1988, ANSI has founded the C language. And C is nothing but successor of BCPL. BCPL means Basic Combined Programming Language. It is called B language. So examples of C language are nothing but Linux operating system and a PHP. PHP means hypertext preprocessor, and MySQL. These are nothing but the programming language which are written in C. And C is always written assembly language. Assembly language means it converts the low level language into machine level language that is easy, well understood to the user. And what are the main applications of C programming where it will be used? C is basically used in database system. Database like MySQL, that is one of the practical applications where data can be easily retrieved to the user. And language interpreters. Interpreter means line by line. It should be compiled. Interpreter means line by line code is compiled. Suppose if you write 30 lines of program, each and every line will be checked separately, not all at a time. And next one is compilers and assemblers. Compiler means it will execute all 30 lines at a time and give the output. Assembler, which which checks the proper code, and it converts the machine level language that is easily understood to the user. And operating system, I already told Unix operating system, Linux operating system, Windows. This type of operating system supports C language. And network drivers. Suppose you want to load drivers. You want to load drivers like LAN drivers, NIC, network interface card driver, and these drivers also can be written in C language. And next, word processors. Example of word processor is Microsoft Word, and another application related to the application software. These are the things can be written in programming language. Why we have to learn C language? The main reason of learning C language is this one. C language is reliable, simple, and easy to use, and is one of the best programming language to learn quickly. Where you can learn another programming language. If you know C language, it will be easy for other programming language. And C language is structured language. I already told C is called structured language, procedural language, and middle level language. And modern program concepts are based on C, and it can be compiled on variety of computer platforms. That's why it is platform independent. Platform dependent. What is the difference between platform dependent, platform independent? Platform dependent means the whatever you are compiling code, it can be run on any other platform. Platform dependent. Platform independent means whatever you are writing specific code to that one, that it should be independent to the other. Generally, universities prefer to add C program in their courseware. So the C is base for all programming language. That's about the introduction part. So the basic things you should be keep aware of learning C language. This is about the introduction part to the C language, and keep watching keep watching this lecture carefully in the upcoming channel. This channel only I will upload everything. So keep watching this, and I will keep the continuation of this free as a very shortly and other that